Good morning, porcupines. Welcome to your weekly fill of the POJO News. I'm your host, Blake.
And I'm your co-host, Carly. Today is Tuesday, November 11th. Let's get right into it.
Well, originally what brought me to Springtown was the oil field. I worked for Baker Hughes for 10 years before I started my teaching career. So that's what originally brought me to Springtown, was a job with Baker Hughes in the oil field. My agricultural story starts when I was really young. Both of my grandparents farmed on my mom's side and my dad's side. They had small farms. And I had an uncle who raised horses and cattle. And I would typically, from the time I was about 9 years old till I was 13 or 14, I'd spend the summers with him, helping him hauling hay, working his calves, helping him with his horses. And so that's really kind of what started my love for agriculture, was through my grandparents and my uncle. Yeah, I definitely do, because I teach the ag mechanics and ag structures and ag equipment classes, which involves a lot of the welding skills and fabrication skills that will also carry over into the welding side. So yeah, I do see a lot of overlap, and Mr. Young and I, we share a lot of the same students. They'll take my ag mechanics class, and then maybe later on in the day they'll go over to his welding classes. So there is quite a bit of overlap in the two programs, yes. And we try to instill those qualities in them here, build those good work habits when they're here, like showing up on time, being prepared when you come to work, and putting your best effort into it on any project that you're making. So that's the things I think we see that carry over between the two programs, is just building that good work ethic and being prepared.
Would you say teamwork is also a very valuable part?
Yeah, I would agree. Teamwork, because you never know who you're going to be working with. So learning how to work with other people that you may not have known until that day. I think the best part about working with Mr. Young and our two other welding teachers, the two DeGears, is that we all work really well together. We all have different strengths and weaknesses that we can all bring together and help students with different projects. Like, I know the DeGears are really good at creating different ideas and fabrication projects for their kids. Mr. Young brings a unique skill set to the welding industry, because he actually welded in the field for several years. And he's really good at teaching the intricate skills, the higher level skills, like the TIG process. He's really good at teaching that, where I'm not so good at teaching that part. So I think the biggest thing about working with Mr. Young and the other two teachers over the years is we all work really well together, and we all bring different things to the playing field that we can share with students.
Do you prefer helping with hands-on work or stepping back to let students experience it on their own?
I like to do a little bit of a mixture of both. I like to do some hands-on work where I actually can show them and help them. And then once they've got the skill somewhat mastered, or they think they've got it mastered, I like to step back and let them kind of figure it out on their own and see what they can create.
And now over to Carly with the point.
Thanks, Blake. Here's lunch for the rest of the week. Final reminder to sign up for Finn's mission, which will start next week. You can learn CPR, get 8 hours of community service, a keychain, and an honor cord for graduation. Sign up today with your Porcupine Portal tile. Donating blood is a great way to help out others in need. There will be another blood drive hosted at SHS on December 8th. If you are 16 or under, you will need a parent permission slip filled out. Check your child in the Porcupine Portal for further information on how to sign up. Just a reminder, the grade level with the most completed Zello lessons will receive a prize. You can find the Zello tile in your Porcupine Portal. Film UIL will have meetings in Miss Hamilton's room 216 directly after Tech Club meetings. Members will plan to meet in her room around 4:15 p.m. Intent to participate forms must be submitted by November 17th, so please attend if you are interested. As a reminder, FCA meetings will be held on Thursday afternoons at 6:30 p.m. and Friday before school at 7:30 a.m. in Mr. Young's room, located in the welding shop. So come on down, grab a snack, and be encouraged. Now, over to Josco with our weather report for this week.
As we inch closer into winter, November gets into colder weather. The highs are in the low to mid 70s. From today through Friday, the sun's shining lightly through the whole week, as well Thursday and Friday seem to be the highest, or being around 79. The weekend will follow the same patterns of the whole week so far, with Saturday having the highest of 74. They maintain the sunny weather we are supposed to be having this whole week. This week should be nice and cool, but maybe bring a jacket with you just in case. And remember that we are entering the colder weather, resulting in higher chances of getting a cold. Be safe, everyone.
Thanks, Josco. Now here's just a weekly scoop. Have a craving for cake? Well, FCCLA is still having their own ongoing bundt cake fundraiser up until the 18th. Get in touch with Ms. Sadler or Mr. Kobe to order on RevTrek for the springtime. Just a reminder, NHS is sponsoring families for Thanksgiving this year. Drop off non-perishable food items with Miss C up until the 19th. Taffy is looking for new or used clean children's clothes. The fundraiser will last until November 13th, and every item is worth 1 point bought to your advisory teacher. Remember, you can always bring $1 on the last day of the school week to wear your hat. And that's all for the scoop. Now over to our SAT word of the week.
The SAT word of the week is torpid. It is an adjective. The definition is someone lacking in energy or enthusiasm. When used in a sentence after a large meal, I often feel quite torpid and just want to nap.
And until next time.
Keep it sharp, porcupines.